Bless up guys, Yannick Reed here and welcome back to the YouTube channel. As I mentioned before, my name is Yannick Reed and on this YouTube channel we like to talk about tech, creativity and lifestyle, focusing on photography and videography. So if that sounds interesting to you, please hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. Before I dive into today's topic, I would just like to acknowledge that there is a storm happening as I'm recording this video, so if you can hear anything in the background, please excuse me because this video gotta get done. So today's video, I want to show you how I use Pinterest to prepare myself for shoots and creative projects. A lot of you, I'm sure most of you watching this video, have heard about Pinterest before. I'm sure a large majority of you guys know how Pinterest works, and I'm sure you guys have used it before. But just in case there's a way you can use Pinterest that you guys are not familiar with, I want to just dive into that for this video. So you don't know, I'm gonna have the screen here pop up here. That's the iPad. I should probably rotate it. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So we're inside Pinterest. This is on my iPad right now, and the way I use Pinterest is I use Pinterest like a mood board, and a mood board is just a method for you to kind of gather visual references for things. Most popularly, before any kind of assignment like photo or even like graphic design, I'll take a round of just going into Pinterest, and I don't just really randomly go into Pinterest. I kind of create a board based on what I'm going for. So you see here, I have a board for poster design. Working with Protege and stuff like that, I'll have to make a poster design or two fairly often. Over a process of time, sometimes your own ideas will kind of slow down and you may need a little jump start in terms of some inspiration or some creativity. And I have a board in Pinterest where I just put together whole heap of different posters that I like design wise, just vibes that I vibe. You know, before doing a poster, I'll kind of just go in here, I'll just scroll up, I'll scroll down, I'll look at stuff. Just a creative approach to anything is not copying, right? It's being able to see, okay, I like the font here, or I like the layout in this poster, you know, I like the color scheme in this poster, I like the way they use the text in this poster, you know, I like the way they use framing in this poster. You're just picking up on different isolated aspects of stuff you're looking at and seeing how maybe you can combine them into something new. So that's how Pinterest really can help me by like diving in for graphic design at least. So for photography now, I have a board just called Feminine Shoot Ideas, because I can admit that, you know, as a guy, I don't always have the best ideas or readily have the best references of what I'd like to do when shooting with women. Maybe more accustomed to male, you know, being male myself and shooting more males. Sometimes I can admit that I need some more help when shooting women. So on Pinterest I just have a board filled with women, and the thing is, when I'm on a shoot, you know, sometimes, truth be told, I can kind of black out. I run out of poses, I run out of ideas, I kind of just draw for a blank. Creating this repository here of like just images, just stuff that I like, different poses and stuff like that. Before a shoot, I'll kind of just dive into this and kind of just look around and look at different stuff. What this does is almost like studying before an exam. When I go now into the shoot, you know, I try to do this like 2 days before, 1 day before, hour before, just a good amount of times before. So when I go into the shoot, I have some references fresh in my mind. I may also have the iPad on hand with Pinterest loaded to look at some of these references if there's Wi-Fi. Pinterest doesn't work without internet, so that's kind of like the caveat. Studying is a little bit more important so that the ideas can naturally kind of flow during the shoot, because I'm kind of like really fast paced and just in the zone and I don't really like to break my flow. So it's almost like I am changing my creative diet to what I would like to output before the shoot. So Pinterest helps a lot with just kind of setting your mental mood, your mental references before you go into the shoot. The last one is just like, you know, merch fashion photography. Sometimes, you know, if you have like a really specific type of shoot, like a really specific goal, like maybe you're doing like some brand wear, like merch, you know, you might be doing like some outfits, some clothing. It's great. Sometimes I don't always shoot merch, you know, just like I don't always shoot women. I will create a board and just put together all these stuffs that I like, and you know, these references just kind of help me to think outside the box. You know, it's a pretty short pin. I haven't been in there a lot of times, but just these references can help me think about different poses, different angles, different ways to zoom in and zoom out, just all these different perspectives, and think outside of the box. Just for extra stuff, you know, I also have a Pinterest for like logos as well. I very rarely will do some logos, and I love to really look at different logos because it's really good to, just like everything else, just get your mind outside of the box, see different colors, see different shapes, see different techniques, see different layouts, fonts. It's just part of the creative habit of keeping your references fresh, keeping your mind stimulated, and just instead of everything kind of coming from here, you kind of drawing some references from all over the places to make your ideas more dynamic. Yeah man, so that's a quick and simple one of just how I use Pinterest to help me to just stay in the game, to just stay creative when I'm on shoots. And I just suggest you to make use of it. You know, Pinterest is free. You can also upload stuff to Pinterest. So if you have like some references already, you can add stuff to your board from your computer, and you can add stuff from Pinterest to your board and kind of just get into a vibe. Before we go, what are some of your mood boarding or reference gathering techniques, maybe other than Pinterest? Drop some ideas or how you kind of go about it down in the description and let the community share. So I think that's just a great free resource for all creatives to make use of. That's the end of this video. Stay safe and continue to bless up yourself.